Welcome back to the Cybermen, guys. Today we have a best of one battle. It is myself playing Mechikabura versus a friend of mine, Will, playing a set 8 or so, set 8 Golden Freiza Lemon Lime deck. It's a lot of fun, that deck of course, but this is a player that hasn't played the game since before Unison cards were even put into it, so he is in for the shock of his life. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers, guys. Alright, guys. Myself on the left playing Mechikabura versus Golden Freiza. Now, this is my first time playing Mechikabura, so bear with me. And the Golden Freiza player, it's a funny match here because the Golden Freiza player has not played the Dragon Ball Super card game since, I think, set 8 or 9. This is his deck from back then. So it's a fun match. Someone coming in from having a decent deck at the time to this insane meta that we have now, and trying to figure out what to do against a deck like Mechikabura. This is my first mistake here. I've obviously played the dragon. My first mistake is not searching my life for the leader skill. It's been for the dragon skill, sorry, or whatever it is. I forget to search my life until really late in the game, or at least until at least turn 2, and I've already taken some damage, which is not smart, but you know, it happens. So I'm using a Dragon Ball here. So this one is you drop a Demon Clan. Unfortunately, using a super combo, I didn't have anything else. Draw 2. So now I have, I believe, 3 Dragon Balls in the drop area. I'm pretty sure I drew one as well, but it was one that the 0 star, I think, so it's better to, when he plays a 1-drop or something, to get rid of that. Tapping the Krillin. Critting a life here. Attacking with leader. So unfortunately it looks like he didn't have a Freiza clan or Freiza's army or whatever it is that you need, which is unfortunate. So passing turn, perfect for me because there's a 1-drop that I can warp with the Dragon Ball. We are still in lockdown here, so this was one of the last games I had to record. So the Dragon Ball sending his 1-drop to the warp. Now I have 4 Dragon Balls attacking with leader. So I didn't look at life, it doesn't matter, obviously didn't have that much. So I think I got one from life? No, I didn't. Oh, I must be thinking of a different game, sorry. Sorry, guys. So there wasn't one in life, which is nice. Finding the 2 1-drop Dragon Balls. I'm going to discard these and draw 1. And then the +1, and then find 2 Dragon Balls. Place them in the drop, and then draw a card. I just realised my face is super huge on here. Let's get rid of that. Wondering why I could see myself so well. So attacking leader, looks like he took that. Tapping 1 for the 1-drop Salsa. This card is so strong. Every time it attacks, you warp a battle card from your opponent's drop, and then you draw a card. So strong. I'm obviously still trying to figure out. So when you play it, you warp a card from your hand. Your opponent warps a card from their hand and then draws a card. Wish here, untap 1, draw 1. Just reading what all the cards do, as you can see. Attacking with Salsa. Letting you draw a card. Opponent down to 5 life. So he's got 1 green, 1 yellow energy. There's a Freiza in hand now. Oh, there's Rosie walking past. I don't know if you caught that. So Freiza allows you to draw a card. Sorry, take a life. Now he can pop that Freiza and untap 1, draw 1, I believe. Smart, not using it to attack, because I did have the Kai counter that I would have used on that, so he couldn't use it. Now awaken and draw 2. So my opponent hasn't seen Unisons before, so I think he leaves the Unison there a bit too long, because that Unison draws a card every turn, I believe. So he doesn't attack the Unison like he should. Attacking the battle card. That is another card that you probably want to remove because it's powerful. There's a negate, Darkness Judgment. Chile, drawing a card. Popping, untap, draw. Such a lovely, really cool engine, especially now with all the new cards that you can play. But it obviously isn't. If it's not been updated, it isn't up to scratch. It's not going to be able to compete against current meta generally. Freiza player thinking about what to do here. Personally, I really enjoyed playing this Mechikabura deck. It's really defensive as well as it can be extremely oppressive. So it's nice. It just feels like you're safe all the time to be able to just chill out and build your board up. Passing turn. So many cards in the Freiza player's hand there. Charging another Unison. See that starter deck Gohan in hand is pretty cool. We're obviously having a chat. I always forget about the leader giving itself triple attack, I think. But it's just such a crazy skill. Like, if you're versing hand destruction, you can give your leader triple attack and be able to KO, draw 3 cards, which is crazy. Ginyu popping the Freiza's army, or popping the Chile that I stole. It's giving me a double striker. Attacking with a 20k double strike. Not expecting to do any damage here. That hand is way too big. Just trying to put the pressure on. So he chooses a card from the drop to send to the warp. And I draw one. A battle card, I should say. And there's a 15k taking life. Negate. And drawing a card. These cards are like books now. Every card just has so much stuff on it. So playing the King Vegeta, when he's played, he's able to either grab a card from hand. Oh. I know what happened there. So blindly grab a card and warp from hand, or warp a battle card. I decided to warp one from hand. And then he's a 19k double strike. When he's in rest mode, if your opponent attacks a leader card, they have to warp one card from their hand, I believe, once per turn. It's not such a big deal, but it's just a nice extra bit of defense. He has barrier. Just a 19k. Super combo sparking 5. Getting out of that double strike. Changing his mind on what to combo there. Tapping 1 for Toa, which warps the battle card in play, and then it's a blocker. I believe he warps a card from hand and draws a card as well, something like that. And then drawing for the dragon. Untapping 2. There's that really cool Ginyu in hand there. I've always liked that card ever since it was revealed in the draft box. It's terrible. I mean, you know, it's not a very good card, but it's just so cool to see. I like cards with interesting mechanics like that Ginyu. attacking. I don't know why I'm looking at that Kai negate because there's no energy up. So you obviously attack the Salsa. Here comes that Ginyu. Very, very cool card. It actually works nicely in here because the leader can then KO it and untap 2 energy. So it's actually kind of like a 1 cost. So that guy, because the top card was a battle card, it is now a 30k double strike, I think. Similar. Dual attack. Block with Toa. KOing and then untapping 2. So it would be nice. Would be nice to be able to shoot that away with Kai if I had an energy, but I didn't. Overrealm here. Drawing 2, dropping 1. Swinging into the Ginyu. Saving that, of course. This really doesn't look good here. Obviously, the hand size is nice for the Freiza player, but I'm still on what I think is 7 life. Could be 6. It's tough to come back from, of course. Three dragons in energy there. I feel like he really should have gotten rid of the Dragon Unison. So it just allows me to keep drawing a card every turn. I attacked with the leader here. Again, forgetting about the triple attack, I think. Because that would have been... This is probably a good turn to use it, to be honest. Getting down to 2 and then... attack with the double strikers for game. $15k. $29k double strike. There's a Dodoria super combo. And there's an arrival killing the other card, which is nice. So I forgot about it, but I can now steal that card at least. Attacking with his 20k. Tapping 1 for Salsa. Looks like I'm not finding what I need, I guess. There's a Mechikabura SR, which would have been nice when I had 4 energy. I think the fact that you can bring all these big cards out not big necessarily, but they do a lot for 1 energy in this deck is pretty crazy. Thinking about what to do. Ooh, 3 energy for another Ginyu. And it's another battle card. So he does get that skill, luckily. Just attacking the Salsa. At this point, it's just like, there really isn't much he can do. There's the Kai that really destroys this turn because it sends Ginyu to the warp. And now he can't KO it to attack. At the end of the turn, it gets played, of course, but that doesn't help him this turn. And unfortunately, he tapped 2 green, which means he isn't able to play one of those Chi Lies. I remember him saying at the time, why did I tap the other green? Because he was just assuming he'd be able to restand that energy. Obviously, players don't realize these days that, or people coming back to the game don't realize that you just can't trust that your battle card's going to stay alive for a battle, because nearly every color has stuff to remove them now. There's the Poutine. Poutine's pretty much a black topo there. Now he's got his Ginyu back with its skills negated for the turn. With Salsa to wolf a card from my opponent's drop and draw. $15. You can see that one of Cold Bloodlust in hand, just waiting for the right time. Right, so now he has triple attack. Here we go. And I was just saying how it's crazy, how dumb it is, like that it's attack 3 times and draw each time. And making him go down to 1. Got the Cold Bloodlust in hand there. And I am playing Dark Masked King, I believe. And he has Deflect. So this guy, when he attacks, I think if your opponent has 10 or more cards in their warp, which they do, which he does, he restands, I think, and if your opponent activates a counter, you choose one card in their life and send it to the warp. So it's pretty much game because he's got one card. He does have a time magic, which would stop him from restanding, but if he negates it, if he counters it, then his last card in life is warped, so it just kills the deck. So that should be game. We'll see what happens. We're trying to figure out what's going on. So yeah, that's it. He had 2 counters in hand. It's pretty crazy. But that was a cool game. I love... we warned the Wielder guy who I'm playing against that it wasn't going to be a fun match. We had a few more games after this, but it's just crazy to see the difference, to see a deck that hasn't been updated in a while, since like, I think it's set 8, from memory, set 8 or 9, probably 8, and see how terrible they are compared to this. Just shows the crazy power creep in this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other kind of videos you want me to do while I'm stuck in isolation, because I don't have many games or any games to record. So we'll have to improvise. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting, guys. If you want to help support further, jump in the link in the description below to palmsoffgaming.com.au. Look for your grading needs, for your folders, for your binders, and put the code Cybermen in the checkout. It helps me out. It helps you out. You'll get 10% off. Really, really awesome. Thanks for watching again, guys, and enjoy.